The Western Wall, which is located in the old city of Jerusalem, is the most religious place in the world for the Jewish people, and it is the principal symbol of Jewish sovereignty. Furthermore, it is the only remaining wall left of the Second Temple. Jews from around the world gather at the Kotel, which is the Western Wall, to pray. People write notes to God and place them on the stones of the wall. However, there is a separation barrier between men and women's section for prayer, and women are not allowed to wear prayer shawls and read from the Torah, collectively and out loud, at the Western Wall. Women of the Wall is a group of Jewish women from Israel who believe that women should have the right to wear prayer shawls, talit, pray in a group at the Kotel, and read the Torah. This group was founded in December 1988 during the first International Jewish Feminist Conference in Jerusalem. The organization's objectives are:
אמרת עזוב, אני לא רוצה יותר לחשוב, אני רוצה רק לאהוב, ואין לי רגע לחכות בשנים הכי יפות, כי הלב הזה בוער אל ימים יפים יותר, תני ללילה לעבור אל הטוב שעוד קיים, נדלג מפה לשם, נבטיח שוב לים, אין כבר סתם.
The women of the Wall plan to achieve these objectives through social advocacy, education, and empowerment. On December 1988, a first International Congress of Jewish Feminists was held in Jerusalem. On the last day of the conference, about 70 of the group's women held a Thanksgiving prayer to the welfare of the State of Israel at the Western Wall, a prayer that includes reading the Torah. However, when they were reading the Torah, ultra-Orthodox men and women started to scream and act violently in order to disrupt the reading of the Torah. Due to this event, Jewish women were inspired to create the Women of the Wall organization and make it a custom of praying publicly as a women's tefillah, a prayer, at the Western Wall, every Rosh Chodesh, which is the beginning of every month. However, whenever they tried to pray, men and women were angry at the sight of women holding a Torah scroll and acted violently in order to stop the prayers. Women of the Wall endured physical violence and they were condemned by the ultra-Orthodox worshippers at the Western Wall. The women of the Wall tried everything in order to reach their objective to pray at the Western Wall freely. Finally, the government allowed them to pray in the women's section without prayer shawls and Torah scrolls, so as not to give the Orthodox public a reason for violence against them. This is what the government and the public authorities told to the Women of the Wall members. The Women of the Wall presence in the women's section caused anger among the Orthodox people. Therefore, the Women of the Wall were banished from the Western Wall again. In May 1989, after a hard legal struggle with the Supreme Court, an official order was published forbidding women to wrap themselves in a prayer shawl and read the Torah scroll at the Western Wall. The penalty for violating the regulation is 6 months imprisonment or a fine. This regulation is still in force. As of today, 2018, Women of the Wall hold a prayer service every Rosh Chodesh, except for Shabbat and Rosh Hashanah at the women's section of the Western Wall. This prayer is a demand for equality at the Western Wall. Their mission is for women's right to pray freely at the Western Wall, including singing, putting on tefillin and talit, and reading out loud from the Torah scroll.
עננים לשוב לשטוף הכל איכשהו בסבך נגלה לי שביל שלום והוא משך אותי חצי בעל כורחי מציל אותי כל יום הציפייה היא גדולה השלכות גם כן